How do you know if you're overpaying for a property when you're buying it? If you're a first-time home buyer and you're finally purchasing your first home, or maybe you're buying your second property, or maybe even investment property, you know that buying is an emotional roller coaster. Is my payment too high? Am I gonna like this place for the next 10 years? Is this home the right size for me and my family? And if you're like me and you're analytical, you wanna make sure that you're buying a home that you're not overpaying for, that's gonna go negative in the next couple of years. So how do you know that you're making the right decision on the house that you're buying? By making sure you're not buying an overpriced house in the neighborhood that you're looking at. If you have a good agent, most of them will go ahead and run comps for you when you actually like a house and tell you this exact information. But just in case you don't have that, or if you're just kind of browsing, this is a way where you can run numbers to see if it makes sense. Let's take this property for example on Grapevine. This is a 5-bedroom, 3-bath house with 3,100 square feet. Also features a pool and it's in the Diablo Grande gated community. This is actually one of my personal listings, and if you know anything about Diablo Grande, you know that it's a very niche community. So say you like this house, how do you know you're buying the house and you're not overpaying for it? Now, if you have a phone or a laptop, you can go ahead and pull up Zillow.com. Search for the area that you're actually looking for in that neighborhood and go ahead and choose sold rather than for sale. Once you do that, if you go to the More tab, you can actually put in the square feet. By scrolling down on the same More section, we can actually select homes that are sold in the last 90 days, 6 months, 12 months. And we can see here that there was one at 21208 Grapevine, 2 houses or 3 houses down that sold for $655. So in this circumstance, we can see that this home would actually not be a bad buy because there's a home right down the street that justifies the value. And by taking these simple steps and doing your due diligence, you can make sure that the home you're buying is not overpriced and you're not putting yourself in a financial hole.